5 a.m. Club, episode 4. Keep it moving. Kusejozi la sizela ukuzospana kijozi re tletse utlo spana. There is no dwelling in one thing forever. There is no doing one job for 30 years like our parents did unless it's your company. We keep it moving. There is no dwelling in one thing forever unless you're married. That's your husband, that's your wife. You are in it for the rest of your life, but you gotta keep it moving. You gotta pursue growth. You gotta pursue the next level. You gotta pursue other things in life. You can't just be in that cocoon forever in the nest. You gotta leave the nest at some point. You learn. It's time for the next thing or the next chapter. Learn. Serve. And then it's time for the next chapter. Put in the work. Learn. Serve. Do your time. And then it's time for the next chapter. Guys, you have to keep it moving. There is no stopping in one point. There is no staggering and just being like that stagnant water. NgesiZulu bathi siyalo amanzi amile nje angayindawo. Bathi awuyindawo. Wo. Ngantshela ngathi angiyindawo ngisesekhona namanje. But at the same time I keep it moving. I never just sat on the nest. Yes, there's other people like that. There's other people that are born for that. There's other people that are just great doing one thing the rest of their lives. But then there's us. We want to pursue the world. We want to spread our wings. We want to move to other adventures. We want to start things. Make sure they grow. They can walk on. These babies can start walking. They can run. When these babies start running, then it's time to give birth to another baby. Or it's time to give birth to twins. Or it's time to give birth to triplets. And then look after them, nurture them, water that garden, water. Nurtured. Learn from it. Learn. And then when it's thriving, then move on to the next. Others, you're going to move on to the next. And in that adventure or in that journey or in that next level that you're going to go to, probably going to go through a lot. You're probably going to go through loss. And your part of learning from that is probably through how you handle loss, how you handle losing stuff, losing money, losing that business. What lesson did it teach you? Maybe it even forces you to go back to work. Other people even consider going back to work. But always, as I've said in other episodes, go power. You always have to sometimes go back to the nest, redeem yourself, dust yourself up, ube strong, and then go out again, go take on the world. You gotta keep it moving. When they're criticizing you, when they're dragging you, when you're training for the wrong reasons, when people are spreading lies about you, when so much is happening, akusi part lakho. Akunakuthi uNkulunkulu akekho, akunakuthi uNkulunkulu akakuthandi. Uska ebesitso re botsa re modimo ha hona because wena he bophelo ba gago wa complaina walla re batho maybe ba go rate modimo ha hona. No. You are going through that process for a reason. So that on your next adventure, you are stronger. Because to whom much power is given, much is expected. With great power comes great responsibility. But you gotta keep it moving. I never sat at Voice of Tembisa Community Radio for the rest of my life. I never sat at Channel T, UJFM for the rest of my life. I never sat at YFM for the rest of my life. I never sat at Ukozi FM for the rest of my life. I never sat at Metro FM for the rest of my life. I never sat at the SABC for the rest of my life. Even though I was forced, I was shifted. Sometimes the Lord reminds you who He is because you're overstaying your welcome. You're enjoying that comfort zone so much so that you don't want to move. Then God ends up getting you fired or moving you from there. Yeah. And then you think you're going through the most. You think things are difficult because you don't understand the Lord that we serve. You don't understand the God that we serve. You don't understand the strength of your ancestors. You are being prepared for a greater adventure. You're being prepared for the next moment. You've overstayed your welcome here. You've served your purpose here. You've done all you needed to do in your life here. Now it's time for the next adventure. It's the same with people. People come to your life for different reasons. Other people, you're like, but that person hurt me now. But that person, how could they do that to me? They were only meant to be in your life for that season. And you were meant to learn something from that relationship that you had with them at that time. They were not meant to be in your life forever. It's the same thing. You're not meant to be in the nest forever. You're not meant to be doing one thing forever. You're not meant to be rotting in your home birth town forever. Move into other towns, move into other casies, move into other townships, move into other provinces, move into other cities, move into other countries, move into other continents. Go and explore the world. You're not meant to die in your face. Hey, mina ngiphuma la eKasi kaSlam la mina ngiyindawo. Hey, mina ngiphuma la mina ngihlala la mina yini namasela nohlala edrobheni yini na. Hey, mina ngiphilela la mina ngiyofana mina ngiphuma eMzansi mina ngiphuma eAfrica. I will never leave this continent because it's my continent. Yes, it's great. But we are black people. We gave birth to life. We were everywhere before anybody was anywhere. We were everywhere. We are meant to be in Australia. We are meant to be in the Americas. We are meant to be in Europe. We are meant to be in China. We are meant to be in Austria. We are meant to be everywhere. Yes, a lot of places we're going to go to and we're not welcome. You can feel the vibe, you can feel the energy, but you know why? It's because a lot of them feel threatened. It's because a lot of them can't handle your greatness. It's because a lot of them just can't fathom to be in the same space with your energy, because your energy is too powerful. Your energy is too strong. You are just too powerful of a human being for other people to just fathom having you around, and they actually don't understand that you are bringing blessings, you are bringing creativity, you are bringing that swagger. You know, the way we speak, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we play soccer, the way we run, the Kenyans run, the way we sing. You know, our big ladies with their big diaphragm, when they sing and then they sing and then they sing in the church. There's just the thing about black people, man, the way they do their thing. We're gifted, man. You gotta give it to us. We're gifted. You gotta give it to us. The way we create, the way we even move when we're in certain rooms, the way we do things. Come on, guys, you gotta give it to us. There's people like us that are not even structured or taught in an MBA class. I dropped out of my MBA and I don't want to say, hey, I'm great, hey, I'm better than an MBA. All of the students in my MBA class, they were like, what are you doing here? Because you are a walking MBA. We're recreating the books. We're recreating how success is seen. We're recreating how a black child should be. We're recreating everything. We're writing our own history. All you young people out there, you're writing your own history. Start acting as such. You're here to change the game. You're here to make history. You're here to kill the game. You're here to put your names not only on the scoreboard, but on the history books. You're here to rearrange things. And because you're an African child, just the way you do things is different from how everybody else does it. You just have that thing, man. Other people call it an anointing. Other people call it is pure samadlozi. Other people call it uhamba nabagini ngakona sikubingelela sisani bonani ngoba nibaningi. You've got over 1.4 million ancestors on your shoulders that you're carrying behind you. Your parent had their parents. Your father, who's your other parent, had their parents. They also had in turn their own parents, and it's a family tree that came all the way down to you. And wherever you go, wherever you walk, wherever you appear, you're not alone. Uhamba nabo son. Start acting like it. Blind. Blind. Like sometimes nginokunibheka, sometimes nginokunibheka umuntu ngithola umuntu ngathi sono ngaye act ngathi sono ngawe ngoba kusisono ngawe. Unesiphiwo okuthi abanye abantu bayasihalela. It doesn't matter who you are. That's why ama-politician bahlale bazwakala kuwo njalo nabafuna amavote, because ivote lomuntu rich, ivote lomuntu oyi-billionaire, nevote lomuntu ohlala emkhukhwini liyafana. Kulapho actually you should be reminding yourself ukuthi uyafana nalo rich, uyafana nalo wealthy, uyafana nalo le-billionaire, ufana nalo wena. Actually uyi-billionaire ngokwakho, uyi-trillionaire, inhleko uyi-trillionaire, uyi-billionaire, uyi-trillionaire, uyi-gazillionaire baba. Blind siswami. Blind. How can sometimes unenje fatuli one unahan and just fathom just the greatness that God has given you? Yes, sometimes if you start tapping into it, or sometimes you get so you go through so much, or you go through the most so much so that you've got your back against the wall and you don't have any other answer but to just prove yourself. Ngoyabona inja noma bayibiza ukuthi umkhokho noma kuyigwala nasenivalele khoneni. Uzobona umgqoko ushaba ngoba uyabona ukuthi ayibona la kumele ngiwe noyone la ngisekhoneni ngiyanyiwa manje. Blind you. You'll see your greatness when you go through the most, because you're more than capable of conquering anything. That's what you're here to do. So go out there today and go conquer. You didn't click on this video by mistake. You clicked on this video for a reason. To plug into Grootman uSontshebe azokukhumbuza ukuthi uplan kanjani. Ke re na ba mpuditse ka shake gore ke tso tlo shapa video tlo gopotsa gore plan le shwang ne ba tlo chaila riding gore plan ona le talente o montle kushuthi nesinye isiphiwe nje nama ngikhona nokusi explain ngizosikhuluma nge the way ngasikhuluma ngakhona lezi zinto kodwa nje when it comes to you I know ukuthi usifanela nami. You've got that superpower ngwana ko gae, so start tapping into it because untswembu. Danko.